So welcome to this brainstorming session on restructuring of FOCARs. It's my privilege to welcome all our FOCAR scientists from 94 to 104 batches. And also I welcome our faculty and other mentors who are invited for this program. As you know that this program is designed to restructure our FOCARs in a way to take up midterm corrections. First group here only, second and third can go to the other room. So we'll be having only two groups. Second and third will merge for the time being. Okay? Yeah. That's what, sir. The first group will be returning here.
See, the basic purpose of this breakaway group is to understand how FOCARs, different phases of FOCARs training is being carried out, whether the objectives set forth when the FOCARs was restructured in 2010. You remember in the same hall, DG and all DDGs and other stalwarts who were there, and then they wanted to restructure this, and then it was agreed upon several points which came before that how FOCAS was running. So based on that we gave some feedback to faculty and then others. Then it was restructured into three phases. Right? First phase at NAARM, second phase a orientation training at the institute level, and the third phase professional attachment. Right? So we have given you, I think there is one sheet is there. Okay. So you can write down if you have any suggestions before you go. Right. Many times 1 month will go just like that, right, before you even realize. Right. Okay.
So according to me, this orientation program is very much required. I was a student of ICAR, I did my PhD there only, and I got the posting in the same place. But when we were doing our research during PhD, it was in a cocoon. Like I was aware of only my division scientists and the related divisions. I was not aware what is going on in the extension division, what is going on in the biotechnology or the other divisions.
Well, I studied at ISRA. I passed out 96 till 2016. I'm seeing some faces which are new, they are old. I don't know, for the last 30 years or so, I'm there in that institute, I'm watching them, but still I don't know many of the people. It's about 100 people.
Sir, I'm from Nagar.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm very much agreed with Dr. Himani. She is very much right, but the thing is, when I went there, so they were not aware of my posting, and I faced so much issues with there for 4 or 5 days, and my training started from 18th or 19th of October. So it creates a little bit buzz over there that they were not aware that I'm being posted there. So it was a great problem.
So this problem was faced by us also. I'm working in Prita along with Anshika. When we went there for orientation training, the institute was not aware of our posting. And it was very difficult to convince them because they wanted ICR letters and all. So very much formalities were needed which we are not able to do there. After 1 week only, then we started our orientation training. And the second thing was there, the institute was not knowing what are the phases of orientation training they have to give to us.
I was posted at day 1 in the Institute of Policy Research. So the same things they were asking, what we need to do, and weekly reports we need to submit. And that much only going and interacting with the few scientists. It may take 15 days, I think it was okay.
Because if we go all of a sudden to some administration people, they might not entertain us or might not ask us, who are you, when are you posted? But when we go as a group under some program,
One or two, because this is being followed from 94. 94.
but they not have a proper guidelines. Like one-on-one focus was also
Some of them were asking for the guidance.
For every administrative matters, you have to rush to administrative people. Somebody will say something, other will interpret it differently. So people are facing these problems. So that issues also there. Should I continue all or I should?
Admin should also
rules and everything. You have, but how to get things done from those people? Yes.
When we face, then only we are able to understand, sir. Like 10 days training, after that 2 years we cannot go abroad. Then how many trainings in a year we can attend? How many workshop, conferences, everything.
And child care leave issues. People keep on asking, मेरे institute में ऐसा हुआ, what is the rule? They are following some different rules. We are following some different rules. This kind of things are still going on.
Are the Swami rules same for all?
Yes.
I think, sir, interpretation is different. Institute wise.
This is quite expected because the administrative rules, what is taught to the Fokars, even I feel it is it should be more. And what we teach, leave rules or what is that, rules and bylaws. More than that, what a newcomer will face, sort of interactive session is also required. Those things.
Higher studies.
Sir, again, even regarding orientation and attachment training, our institutes are not aware. That attachment training we are going, they are telling it is not 21 days training and we cannot. Institutes are not aware.
This is phase 1, means
Sir,
only
still,
now. You can view this in this other sheets, red and yellow there. That is being discussed. You write down here in this phase wise and give that.
My observation is whether we are taking any kind of follow-up action after Fokars as an NAARM institute. What are those follow-up actions? That suppose 100 first Fokars has completed, and after that they have worked in their respective institute for 1 year or 6 months. Can we send a mail to them that what kind of difficulty you are facing regarding administrative things, regarding research kind of thing? We all have to go together. It is not that it is only scientists are facing problem. There may be certain kind of hindrance for administrative or finance people also. So let us come together and see that what kind of problems we can address and which can take it forward. No?
कृषि शिक्षा दिवस के उपलक्ष्य पर जैसा मुझे विषय मिला कि किस तरह हम कृषि विश्वविद्यालय और जो भी कृषि और जो खेती कर रहे हैं हम उसे कैसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, उसके बीच में कैसे हम लिंक मजबूत कर सकते हैं। तो आज के समय हम देखते हैं जैसे कृषि विश्वविद्यालय जितने हैं, तो आज के समय लगभग 70 कृषि विश्वविद्यालय हैं हमारे देश में और 100 से अधिक रिसर्च सेंटर्स हैं, और फिर भी हमारी 60% जो जनसंख्या है वो कृषि पर निर्भर करती है। तो हमारा सबसे पहला और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण लक्ष्य और एम ये होना चाहिए कि हम किस तरह से इन्हें आपस में जोड़ें और किस तरह से हम जो भी कृषि विश्वविद्यालयों में जो शिक्षा हो रही है।
Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has told that everything can stop but agriculture can't stop, and it's true also. Every time we see that there is a surge in the mechanical sector, there is surge in computer science, there was an era called computer science engineers were placed very good, but agriculture is that sector which is never going to stop. It is going to flourish like anything. 61.8% of the population of India today resides in rural India.
I hope you all know that India is an agriculture-based developing country. So it tells that India is an agriculture country. So after our completion of the degree, we get mostly the postings in the rural sector. There we will be in connection with the farmers throughout our career, where we can find the problems the farmers have and their ideas, the technologies they adopted, and they would like to adopt, and their requirements, where we can easily pass on those things to our next level officers, or we can also pass on them to the agriculture universities.
My topic for today is, if I were given a chance to be the Vice Chancellor of an agricultural university, how would I attract youth to agricultural universities? Let's just go with a very basic scenario in the country as of now. Around 60 to 65% of the population is still dependent directly on agriculture for their livelihood. That makes Indian economy completely agrarian. Now, what is the problem in our system wherein agrarian economy students also, they take agriculture as an option only when they're not left with any other option in this world? The answer and the first step that is to be taken as a Vice Chancellor of an agricultural university is awareness. It has been rightly said that the first step towards change is awareness, and the second step is acceptance.
The first thing I would like to do if I were the VC is to introduce a school level course where the children get knowledge about what actually agriculture is. It's not just growing crops so that we can eat. There's a lot in it. There are so many big scientists like Dr. M.S. Swaminathan who have done a lot of research and brought in a lot of good things to the country. So the children have to get knowledge about what actually agriculture is. We know that agriculture is the backbone of our country and it contributes to almost 16% of our GDP. And also the exports of our country, like almost 10% depends on agriculture. And the rural women are mostly employed in it. So the second most step I would like to take is provide job opportunities.
I will work at the grassroots level, where everyone is not doing it. What is the ideology of youth? To settle faster in the life. Why do they can't get it that they can't settle faster in agriculture also? Agriculture means not only farming, it's an integrated culture, where we can get into the allied cultures like veterinary and equipments, implementing the equipments and investments in agriculture directly in FDA terminology also. I will mainly implement the campaigns. First of all, I will fill up the lacunas in my own university. Take a polythene bag, fill the water in it, and there is a hole at the bottom. Water is leaking, but if I pour the water again and again, there will be no use. I have to fill up the lacuna. I want to attract youth, I have to go to the villages, urban cities, and I have to do campaigns a lot. And I have to tell the importance of that. Once again I am saying eating is an agricultural act. So here is the meaning of all that. And I will do campaigns and provoke them a lot. We can establish well in agriculture. The main thing I want to do is extension education. I want to teach my farmers that there are a lot of varieties in farming, like implementation in the equipment levels where they cannot get. Result demonstration is the most familiar thing we can do at the farming level.
दो है गणेश हाँ दिया चलेंगे
Only have 20 minutes.
Excellence for each question. Each question is divided into two parts. For each right answer, you will get 4 marks, and for each wrong answer, you will get -1, 20 marks. Let's quickly move on to question for team 1.
सारे थैंक
Previous points will not be added. No, sir. That's what it is. Previous round's point. Let's quickly move on to the question for team 1. Round evaluation is related to which crop? Which pigment is responsible for nitrogen fixation in leguminous crop?
First one is riboflavin, second one is potato.
Potato. Let's go the answers for given by team 1. First one was
First answer is option B, less than $1.25.
-1. No more answer.
And again, we have full trust, belief on the system. The way they are recruited, they are already best. But our effort has always been on bettering the best. Even the best can be bettered. That's the philosophy with which we work, sir. In doing so, we also have some concerns, some areas where definitely we face some difficulty. The topmost in that agenda is the class size. In a sense that we have been having some batches where we had as less as 20, 30 trainees, and the highest range to 239. But considering the requirements of our system, we firmly believe that if we can somehow moderate on the class size, I think our overall effectiveness of the training can be enhanced very significantly. And one issue we have been facing every now and then, a strict compliance on reporting data at NAARM. So this needs to be, sir, looked into little in detail, and we need some signals, some suggestions from the headquarters also. Then there are obviously a lot of posting related issues. In fact, what happens is when our colleagues return from field experience training, this issue of posting keeps haunting them, and the receptivity levels tremendously go down. And of course, sir, under your stewardship for the last 2-3 batches, things have been going pretty well. I think if this thing continues, a rational posting policy, I think this issue can be addressed. Sir, one more issue, like when we are interacting in a brainstorming session, how to incentivize best performance during foundation course. So one issue I think which has been affecting us not only in foundation course, across all the capacity building programs at the academy, remuneration to attract best resource persons. And of course, one of my colleagues already expressed, there are some sensitivities associated with lady participants during this training of 3 months at NAARM and even beyond that, sir.
Sir, we had a brainstorming session on phase 2 of FOCAS training, that is orientation program at the institute. We had deliberation on the necessity of this orientation program. The very first question was whether this program should exist or not. And all the members of House agreed that this program is must to orient the scientists to the institute's role, vision, mission and policies. During this phase of orientation program, scientists get good time to understand the activities of various divisions and cells of the institutes, beside having good time to interact with the peer group. The second pertinent suggestion which came from the House is that all the institutes where the scientists are being posted, they should be informed with uniform guidelines before in hand to avoid any confusion and for the better quality of this orientation program. The institute should be made clear with the guidelines and with the scorecards and how to assess the scorecards of the individual scientists. Then we had a deliberation on the period of orientation program. The scientists from IRI and IVRI, the bigger institutes, they were in favor of 1 month orientation program, while most of the scientists who have got the posting in the smaller institutes, they were with the view like 1 month period is quite big. So we can think of reducing this period of 1 month to 20 days or 15 days as decided by the higher authorities.
Coming to the young generation, they should be motivated in such a way that, because it is in an all India level of their postings, for smaller things getting upset, because in their career, it's not that will and wish should work at their stage. Anyway, because they are working for the farming community of this country. So wherever the opportunity comes, they should work without any depression or anything. Because India is ours. What is the difference that if we work in any other state? So that type of mental, this thing is needed for the young generation, that you should not give much emphasis for that. Another thing is that, yes, fairly posting should be done, because there should not be any political influence or any other influences, as the merit based, but the last 2 to 3 years is happening. And also, we are taking care of that, the authorities are taking care of spouse cases, medical cases and everything we are taking care. And compared to the previous occasions, now fair chances are there, has been given to this.
And also we need to inculcate national goals
See, after all, our national goals need to be inculcated. What is our national priorities set to be? A positive night. See, that is after all, I strongly believe, and whenever some of new scientists are coming to the CREDA, I am making orientation. What we are giving to the country, ICR and country, rather than what we are getting.
What is required is that when they go for 1 month institutional training, what is your view on that? On some general aspects, so that should be more useful.
Coming to the institutional 1 month program, I feel 1 month is essential, and I have seen in the last 6 months of my listing, 3 scientists who have joined. We have made them to understand the ethics, ethos, and the culture of the organization.
Don't really get into any deeper knowledge about the issues, and mostly nowadays we can't work in a compartment. It has to be a multidisciplinary. They have committees. It is very, very important, and which we are facing at our institute. The scientists also involved in the scientists of NAARM also involved in assessment committees. Was very important, sir, which we are facing. So they get ample opportunity and good scope for learning about the organization where they are going to work, and also about the colleagues, and exposure to different laboratories in the institute. Also help them in deciding the priorities.
So one project should contain, the main focus is to lecture the people, those who are coming in, and they should also concentrate on project of the same area.
No, actually, supposing a scientist wants to, send DNA outside the country, get some kind of DNA from outside. They don't know actually. Many times I face this, whenever I go to NIH,
I really don't understand the rationale why this 1 month is placed individually. Why can't it be at a second place? So that at once for all, okay, anyway he has to come, he or she has to come back to that institute, he or she will have to know about this department.
Anyway, many things can be learned only while evolving, while facing it. This 1 month they will not give many opportunities for him to actually face the situation that he is likely to face in the next phase when he is permanently posted. So this 1 month phase should be used to post elsewhere. Continue. When I used to join, there were students waiting for their awards on the education day. So please join and encourage them, inspire them.
Thank you. I invite all the people here to join us in celebrating and in the Education Day, where about 300 students and other students from college in the vicinity are waiting for us. Respected Dr. T. Mahapatra, Secretary DARE and Director General ICAR, my colleagues Dr. Som and Dr. Srinivas, who have been spearheading some events on this occasion. All the guests, including all our colleagues from the ICR institutes, the directors of the ICR institutes, Dr. Kulkarni, our colleague from the academy during the last 2 decades, all the guests who have come from various institutions across Rajendra Nagar and the other local ecosystem, my staff and faculty of this academy, and the special guests of today, all the young students of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. My budding young graduates and postgraduates from the Agriculture University in this campus, the Veterinary University, Manage, and all those other who have come here on this important occasion of the Agriculture Education Day.
We celebrated Agriculture Education Day today on 3rd December, and it was the initiative from our Honorable Director General, Dr. Mahapatra, and under able guidance of the Director of the NAARM, we celebrated this. And the main purpose of, the main motto of this day was to attract youth for agriculture education. This was the theme. 100 students of class 7 and 8 and class 9th and 10th from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. They participated in 3 events, that is painting, which, and one creativity event, that is best out of waste. These were the activities, and they were given the topic related to agriculture and the related topics, just focusing on agriculture education. Then there were around 300 students, which were the PGDM students from NAARM and PGDM students from Manage, and UG and PG students from Telangana Veterinary University and Professor Jayashankar, Telangana State University, and also TNAU, Coimbatore. These students participated in elocution. May I request our Honorable Director General for the release of working paper MOOC at NAARM. And may I invite the authors of this to come on dais, please. May I request the Honorable Director General to also release the CD from the Gateway International School. May I request the Madam to please come on dais around the children.
I would like to mention a special mention under the MGMG program of the Government of India. The Academy has adopted 2 villages in Nalgonda district. The young students of Gateway School have taken a project for 6 months on agriculture in our adopted village. And this forms part of their curriculum when they are going for the CBC exam.
Thanks, Nod. Thanks to all the teams, sir, who were with you on that day. When the kids came back, they were so excited, sir, with their experiences. I again thank you, Pranam, Dr. Rao and Nod for all the support you have given. Jai Kisan, Jai Hind.
हमारा गांव हमारा गांव, हमारा गांव हमारा गौरव।
देश की शान है हमारा गांव, हर शहरों से महान हमारा गांव।
लेकिन बहुत अफसोस है, तकलीफों से बड़ा हमारा गांव।
पानी की समस्या है, यहाँ बिजली की समस्या, सड़क की समस्या है, यहाँ पढ़ाई की समस्या, स्वास्थ्य की समस्या है, यहाँ यातायात की समस्या।
बस यही कहना है हर ग्राम जन का, कठिन समस्याओं का भंडार हमारा गांव।
बस बहुत हुआ, अब गांव को आगे बढ़ाना है, हर समस्याओं को मिलजुल कर सुलझाना है।
अब नहीं है वो दिन दूर, खुशियाँ आएगी भरपूर, दूर हो जाएगी सभी मुसीबतें और तकलीफें।
जब जागेंगे भारत के गांवों के किसान, होगा खुशहाल गांव का सपना पूरा।
होगा स्वच्छ भारत स्वच्छ गांव, जिसका हमें है इंतजार।
जय गांव, जय किसान।
For the school children event for painting, the first place to Manaswani, P. Manaswani. Second place, Khalid Ahmed Sheikh. Slow. Third place, Shreya Goel. Now for quiz competition, the team, this was a team consisting of 3 members. The winner is the Surbhi Goswami and and team members also. Team members also come. Yeah, Surbhi Goswami, L. Himashri. Now second place, the team Anisha Day and P. Managa, and other team members come. The third member. Now the third place, Shai Harshit and B. Shriram and the team member. Now this is elocution competitions held for the PGDM and UG/PG students. The first place, Harpreet Kaur Thukra from PJTSAU. The second place goes to Shisham Rana, the PGDM student from NAARM. And third place is for Danny Devasi, TNAU Coimbatore. Sir, PJTSU also has conducted several events for this Agriculture Education Day, and they wanted certificate from the Honorable Director General. They have requested us, sir. So we take this opportunity. Now for elocution, these are the students from PJTSAU, and for elocution competition held at PJTSAU, the first place is SS Asra. PJTSU, may I request the dean of the PJTSU to attend your team? The second place goes to Farhana Begum. Now for essay writing, the first place is Agni Mukherjee. Essay writing, second place, P. Gayatri. Essay writing, second place, P. Gayatri. Now, sir, only one event which was for the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan children. So this event was best out of waste. It was a creative event, and the students were given so many different kinds of items, and they have to prepare something out of that. They were consisting of team of 3 members. The team at first place, Sonu Nivas, Harita Yadav, and Bhuvaneshwari K. Team for the second place, K. Satvik, M. Shrivalli, and S. Bipin Chandra. And the team at third place is K. Akhil Reddy, Daniel Kaur, and Rinvika Nandan. Now may I invite Rohit and the two students from Gateway School for the memento, please. May I request the teachers also, please. May I request the Honorable DG to honor our judges that who have played a very great role. May I request Dr. Y.G. Prasad, Director Atari, for the memento. Dr. KVRS Visharda, the Principal Scientist in the Institute of Millet Research. Dr. G. Purushottam, Professor from Telangana State University, Veterinary University. Dr. Ashok from the Veterinary University.
My young friends, I hope you will strive, at least those who are listening, and there are a few who are listening, and I'm sure you will strive in the direction of perfection and will accept some of your teachers as role models whom you perceive as ideal teachers. And I believe there will be some ideal teachers who can be accepted as role models and who can be imitated, followed, and their values inculcated so that we become good human beings and also work in the direction of solving the problems of this country. And the Agriculture Education Day emphasizes on this particular point, that we make people aware of, the students particularly aware of, their responsibilities for tomorrow. What is that they are required to do? Not just to choose a career in agriculture, but overall to address the needs of this country wherever they are. You could have interest in engineering, you could have interest in medicine, but all these you can do, but still some of you can pursue a career in agriculture if you wish. And this offers quite a bit of a big canvas of opportunities because there are plenty of disciplines to choose to satisfy your needs. And I believe you will do that as you go along. And I believe you strongly believe in growing up as a matured, as a responsible citizen of this country. Not as an indisciplined, irresponsible citizen of this country. And this country demands that you and me are responsible for what is happening today and what is going to happen tomorrow.
Today's chief guest, respected Dr. Trilochan Mahapatra, Secretary DARE and DG ICAR. We thank you profusely for being here with us for this particular event at Agriculture Education Day on 3rd of December. Sir, your stimulating speech and motivating speech was very, very nice, and I hope that all students have got a message out of it and they will be remodeling their own behavior from tomorrow. But sir, I take an opportunity to say, no sir, you are all of us who are sitting in the front rows are not yet spent, but we are supposed to be the mentor of those people who are there. So with this I say we are not yet spent, sir. I thank our esteemed director, Dr. Kalpana Shastriji, who has been our backbone of the institute and was very big force behind us. I thank Dr. Som also, who is continuously looking after the complete program along with the other colleagues. I thank all directors of various institutes, senior functionaries of ICAR, agricultural and veterinary universities.